I've actually never set foot in this house at all, ever, once. All right, well, day one, basically, for me. There's been a lot of work that's been put into this property already, and by a lot of people that we really appreciate their help, like our parents, brother-in-law, all that stuff. We really appreciate them doing all this stuff just to kind of get it ready for us to move our stuff into it, but not move us into it. We got a dumpster today, so now we have a place to throw away a bunch of shit. Today also happened to be the first day that it rained, of course, in a really long time. So now we've noticed the extent of the leaks. I don't know if you can hear that. Through that door, there is a roof that is essentially caving in. It wasn't meant to be roofed in, but when they did it, it just was done poorly. So there's skylights in there, and there's no covers on the skylights. So this just water leaking straight through the skylights. There's also like some divots in the roofing, so that the water is just going through the divot. It's pretty impressive how much water is actually coming through. The previous owner told us that the area where he put his washer and dryer stayed dry, and that's just not true. That's patently false. That whole section is wet now. Thankfully, the middle section was used for growing plants and stuff, because it used to be like a botanical garden or whatever you want to call it. And so there's drains in the floor that shoot out to the creek about 200 yards down the way. So there's water just going down there, and it's draining itself eventually. But right now, my mom and I moved all of the workout equipment that we wanted. We moved it all into this dry area, which is like the main portion of the house. And now I'm just going through all of the tools and all of the random shit, scrap stuff, whatever, just throwing it away. A lot of it's completely unusable, and a lot of it is completely outdated. You have lamps that aren't even serviceable, like just stuff. The hard part is, like, you can't see shit back there because there's no lights. The skylights provide a little bit, but it's next to nothing. It's pretty overwhelming how much actually needs to get done in this house. I've actually never set foot in this house at all, ever, once. I've set foot on the property itself and like looked around, but the gentleman before who owned this refused to let anybody inside. So our family was kind enough to put in a lot of work and let us know kind of like what needed to kind of occur, like all the things that they found wrong or that they think needs work and stuff. So I kind of had an idea of like where we were going to be standing when we came in here. But from a personal standard, looking through all of this stuff and seeing all of the stuff that all the shit that needs to be done, it's pretty crazy. It's a little crazy. It's really cool. He left us a bunch of cool stuff. Obviously we got a truck and another Jeep. We've got some other random knickknacks around, but it's pretty insane. All of the stuff that we've, for one, accumulated, and two, all the stuff that needs to go now. Technically it's all ours, so now we can, not technically, it is all ours, and we can do everything that we need to do to make this place livable. But I'll try to keep you guys updated as best I can. I'll take pictures. I will let you guys know all the things that go on during this, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and can get a laugh out of our insanity, if you will. But that's it for now. Welcome to the Shatican.